Bourbon, America's native spirit, a drink born from fire, oak, and time. Last time, we explored its history, but today, we slow down. Because bourbon isn't just made to be drunk, it's meant to be experienced. This is the art of the sip. There are thousands of bourbons out there, each with its own character, color, and story. But before you can appreciate what's in the glass, you need to know how to taste it. Tasting bourbon isn't about showing off or pretending. It's about connecting with the craft, the grain, the charred oak, and the patience behind every drop. Every bottle carries a fingerprint. Your job is to learn to recognize it. Tasting bourbon, really tasting it, follows 5 simple steps. The 5 S's. Step 1, see. Hold the glass up to the light. Bourbon's color tells its story, from pale gold to deep mahogany. That color comes not from the grain, but from the barrel. The longer the spirit rests in charred oak, the deeper its shade, and the richer its flavor. Step 2, swirl. Give the bourbon a gentle spin. Watch the legs that form on the side of the glass. Thick, slow legs, usually higher proof. Thin and fast, a lighter body. Step 3, sniff. And this is where patience pays off. Don't bury your nose in the glass. Hover above it. Breathe in softly. Let the aroma tell its story. Sweet vanilla, toasted oak, caramel, or sometimes a punch of rye spice. Step 4, sip. Take a small sip. Let it roll across your tongue. Don't rush it. The first sip warms you up. The second tells you the truth. And finally, savor. The finish. The lingering warmth that bourbon lovers call the Kentucky hug. It's more than a flavor. It's a memory that sticks around long after the glass is empty. Every bourbon starts with a recipe, called a mash bill. By law, it must be at least 51% corn, but it's the rest, the rye, the wheat, the barley, that shapes its personality. High rye bourbons bring heat, pepper, cinnamon, and a kick that lingers. Wheated bourbons smooth things out, like caramel or fresh bread. And traditional mash bills, they sit comfortably in the middle, timeless and familiar. Finding your favorite bourbon isn't about the label. It's about the blend that fits your palate, your personal signature. There's one argument that divides bourbon lovers more than any other. Neat, on the rocks, or with water. Purists will say bourbon should always be neat. Others insist that a drop or two of water unlocks hidden layers. Caramel becomes butterscotch. Spice turns into warmth. Here's the truth. There's no wrong way to drink it. A splash of water can open up the aromas, especially in higher proof bottles. And ice? Sure, it cools things down and mutes the burn. At the end of the day, bourbon is personal. Drink it the way that makes you appreciate it the most. To build your bourbon palate, start with curiosity. Keeping a tasty notebook, jot down what you smell, what you taste, what lingers. Try blind tastings. Sample different ages, proofs, and mash bills. The more you taste, the more you'll recognize patterns, the distilleries whose style speaks to you, the flavors that feel like home. Bourbon isn't a destination, it's a journey. The more you explore, the more you discover that every bottle holds a story. One told through grain, fire, and time. So next time you pour a glass, take a moment. Look, swirl, sniff, sip, savor. Because that's what it means to be a bourbon hunter. Chasing not just the rare bottles, but the moments they create. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more bourbon stories, and remember, always hunt responsibly.